Hello everybody, it's me, Pret, and we're gonna start a new game today, The Town of Light, which is a psychological horror adventure exploration game, I guess. And normally me and horror games are not a very good fit, because I'm a scared little shit and get scared very easily. But the theme of an abandoned asylum and all the horrific things that have happened there is very intriguing to me. I'm sorry, I puked a little in my mouth there. I remember American Horror Story Season 2. I loved that in the asylum. I thought that was really, really cool. So basically I had to decide, be scared a little and play an awesome game, or not play and miss out. So I'm going to start the game.
What's happened? What kind of place is this? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. I might be dead. I can't get up. What's going on here? What's happening to me? There's no one here. Yet, these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
So here we are in the game, Volterra Tuscany 2016. So that's basically 50 years. What am I saying? It's like 70 years, almost, in the future. And we are in the same place as we saw in the beginning. That was like a cell in an asylum, would be my guess. And let's have a look around. I want to do this thoroughly. Look at all the scenes, maybe interpret a little, because that's what I love doing. So we have a greenhouse right here. And what is a greenhouse for? It's for growing plants, flowers, maybe even starting crops. And this would be used either for like selling, or maybe if it's an asylum here, it could be used for self sufficient, whatever, growing your own food is what I meant. And there are a lot of pots here. It looks like people just left here really quickly. So that could either be because the asylum was closed down by the state because something horribly happened, or maybe the Americans went into Italy and came along here and freed this. That could be something. And the road is blocked off here, so I guess this is not for normal people anymore. No trespassing. And what do we have here? It's like a little shrine. I think you see these quite often in Catholic countries. Campo Santo? Okay, let's continue. And in the background, we can see buildings. And I don't know if that is the asylum. There is another greenhouse right there. If that's actually the asylum or just like a town that's bordering. And there's a playground here with the usual rides. And one thing that kind of disturbs me about the playground is, well, these things, even though they look rundown and old, it doesn't look like 70 years old. You know what I mean? This looks like abandoned in the 80s or even in the 90s. And that's what it would look like. It doesn't look like 70 years old. So maybe something happened in between. And another interesting thing is there is barbed wire on the fence. So either you want to keep people inside the playground, or you want to keep people away from the playground. So if that's the asylum, Maybe they wanted to keep the patients, quote unquote. Okay. Wolverine is playing The Division. That's great. So you can... so maybe they wanted to keep them out. It's interesting. What do we have here? This looks like a field. This could be a... could have been a soccer field. Like a small one for children. Or hockey. Or it could have been the roller skate thing. Since it's Italy, my guess would be soccer, but there aren't any goals here. I don't see any leftover posts for goals. Okay. Maybe we'll see a soccer ball on the other side. No, we don't. And we have this little building right here. Let's go inside. Creepy. Turn on, turn off flashlight. Okay, we have a flashlight, a very weak one, to be honest. And we can interact with stuff, open stuff. Can open this little thing right here, which doesn't do anything. There's some rags. Some boxes. Some wine bottles. Old heating units, whatever you call those. Radiators. I don't know. Some pallets. So, was this used for storing stuff? Or was this like a maintenance shack? Doesn't look like it. Or was this like a train station maybe? We don't know. Let's look at this. So what is that? That looks alien. It is a Game Connection Development Award for excellence in story and storytelling. Okay, it's like Easter eggy. And we have an old radio. It's a two-way speaker. And these aren't from the 70s, are they? This looks like late 80s. To be honest. Is there like a branding on there? Like a date? No? But it's the typical record tape thing that I remember from my childhood. But I don't see a like an imprint of a date. Auto stop. There's no tape in there. And I like how you can like get really close to it. Frequency modulation, amplitude modulation. No, no date. Okay, let's fuck that. And the refrigerator. Let's open that. Creepy. No heads inside. We have another award and something that is more proof of my theory. The flies right here. If this stuff inside, these cans, if those were 70 years old, there wouldn't be any biological material left, would be my guess. And no flies. All right. And I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but 1940s refrigerators, the way we have them now, did they even exist? All right, we've seen everything here. So let's go back outside. And let's continue up the road and check if there's something interesting there. By the way, no music here, which is pretty cool. Okay, that looks like that looks shut off. There are just rocks here. We can't go up. Another pallet. Oh, we can open the door. The gate. Oh, music. Oh, that's like the intro. Cool. Let's listen to the music. Alright, so I think if this is the asylum main building, then they were trying to keep people inside with the barbed wire. Or like outside, you never know. What?
Time. Memory.
Are we the same person as in 1942? Synopsis. Memories. No memories. Experience. Okay. Those are the dialogue things. Medical records, no documents yet. What the hell is that? Interesting. So I thought we were like some kind of journalist that has heard about what happened there in the asylum, or some old family member that was trying to see what happened to her grandmother or something. But it does really sound like we are the same person, unless that was just like a voice in her head or in our head. And so this is starting to become creepy. This is a different view on that playground where we just were. So by the way, very interesting. There are no safe spots in the game. So I'm probably going to play it all the way through. I think it's like 2 hours long. And then I'm going to cut it up in little parts. Just like somebody probably did in the asylum. So what do we have here? Florida. And then it stops. Or the wall came off. Fuori. My guess, I don't speak Italian. But fuori could be the same origin as the word fury, meaning like an aggressive madness. I don't even want to explore this, man. I'm already freaked out. There's a window here. Oh, look at that eye. Damn. Creepy. Graphics are okay. Looks like a pimped up Half-Life 2 game. A little bit. With like some better assets. What is that? That looks like an electricity thing. I still have my flashlight on. I guess we should... I'm going to explore the building on the outside before I go inside. That's my plan that I just made up. And as we saw, that was the place we just were. Let's go down the stairs here. I'm sorry if I'm not playing fast enough. Or more goal-orientated, but I think this game is made for exploration. Exploration and getting all the fine details. All the little puzzle pieces that make up the story of this game. At least I hope so. So people have been here, drinking alcohol. And that looks like a door. Oh, we can... Oh, Jesus Christ. Nuh-uh. No way. I'm not going in there now. Oh, by the way, I'm somebody who hates jump scares. Oh, that's the backside of the building. I hate jump scares. I think jump scares are a very cheap way to make people afraid. I guess you can use them like as a style. Very seldomly, if that's a word. What I mean is that that should occur like very rarely. Because, as I said, jump scares, in my opinion, a very cheap thing to do. Because, I mean, jump scares are jump scares. My mom could scare me if she would sneak up behind me and scare me. What I really like is the psychological horror that you get from some Stephen King books, for example, where you get like a picture or an image, but your imagination gets carried away in some kind of deep, scary place. And that's really scary then. Okay. So I'm talking a lot. I want to see everything here. I want to get every view. There's no sign of life anywhere. We have another greenhouse that seems to have been stripped of everything. No pots, no boots. Alright, I think. Oh, that was one thing I haven't checked yet. I think we can go around the building from the other side. I want to see that before I head inside there and get freaked out. The longer I linger, the more intense I feel inside. Okay, we can't go around there. Okay, we are heading inside. I'm not going through that small door down there because that is too fucked up for me. At least at the moment. I gotta ease into the experience. Okay, we are going inside. May God be on our side.